Okay, everyone, here are the last couple of items that I want to talk about from chapter 4, the ingredients. And so salt. Salt plays a really big part in our baking process. Okay, it adds flavor, of course, but in doing breads, it strengthens the gluten, which means that it makes it elastic. It helps it make it more elastic, the gluten, so it's stretchable to that bread when you're working your bread. And it inhibits the yeast growth, which means it slows it down. If you didn't have any salt in your bread, it would go so fast, the yeast would go so fast, it would be like cornbread. It would go really fast and then it would collapse. So it inhibits the yeast growth, which it slows it down, it adds the flavor, and it also strengthens the gluten. And we'll talk about that more, of course, when doing our breads. But this is just regular table salt, and usually it's a finer salt, so it dissolves faster and easier when you're mixing your products for your baking products. So that's what we always use in the bake shop. When I'm in my classes, that's what I use. They might use kosher in the kitchen, which is more coarse, but it's a stronger salt. So again, it has to be adjusted a little bit. But this is the one that we always use. All right. Let's go on to our vanilla. So vanilla is actually part of the dried fruit of a tropical orchid. So it's a vanilla bean, and so inside you get the seeds, and you can see, I'm going to shake this, you can actually see the beans that are in this, and this is actually a pure vanilla bean paste. So this has some water, some virgin vanilla extract, the bean seeds and such. And so we use this quite a bit, or we'll use our pure vanilla extract. Okay, so this has alcohol in it, of course, alcohol based with the vanillas to give it that flavoring. And so it's very good, very expensive. Pure vanilla bean paste is very expensive. This is vanilla bean powder, and you can see that, so you can add that, and we did that for a couple of our items already. And so it's just nice to have as well. It dissolves nicely in your products. Vanilla is very expensive, but it's mostly used in everything in the bake shop to flavor your cakes, your cookies and such. And sometimes they'll add another flavoring to it, but it just enhances your flavor of whatever you're baking. So, okay, so I think we covered all of the ingredients in chapter 4. A majority of them. There's probably a few things, nuts, I haven't covered yet. Maybe talk about those when we're going to use them in a specialty item. The gelatin, if we ever make our Bavarians, or you'll learn more when you do your Bavarians in your advanced baking class. I do Bavarian creams, or your plated dessert class, individual fancy desserts. So you'll learn more about that. But I really wanted to cover the basics of the ingredients that we're truly going to be using the whole time. If there's anything special, I'll make sure that I talk about it in our presentation with our product that we'll be using. So, okay, everyone, is good. I hope you've learned something, and we will see you soon in class, and we're going to be baking a lot. So, arrivederci. Bye.